Oh, look who decided to pull a little attention-seeking stunt at my husband's funeral. And let's not forget, it was also the funeral of your husband's father, who happens to be your father-in-law. Did that little fact escape your pea-sized brain? How dare you just storm out in the middle of the service like that? Your behavior was beyond rude. It was an absolute disgrace. Congratulations. You've managed to claim the title of the rudest person I've ever encountered in my entire life.
I'm truly sorry for what happened. It's just that, well, my water broke at that very moment. It was completely unexpected. And I couldn't control the timing.
Oh, you were well aware of this funeral for 3 whole days, and yet you couldn't bother to prepare or control your own body properly? Do you honestly believe that being pregnant gives you the license to blurt out, my water broke, and escape consequences for everything? Get real, princess. Your pregnancy doesn't excuse your lack of responsibility or grant you immunity from the mess you caused.
I really am truly sorry. I don't know what else to say.
Oh, do you really believe that a pathetic little apology is enough to undo all the havoc you've wreaked? How do you think your husband felt when you ditched his own father's funeral? And let's not forget about the emotional turmoil you inflicted upon everyone else in attendance. Did you even stop for a second to realize how deeply upsetting and hurt your actions made them? It's clear your selfishness knows no bounds.
But everyone was kind and quick to call me a taxi and let me lean on them for support. I thought that everyone was being really kind to me.
Well, look at you, trying to justify your pathetic excuse of an apology. Reality check, genius. Nobody had other options but to react in a manner given the circumstances. And let me enlighten you. Everyone here is buzzing about you, darling. They're all discussing the sheer embarrassment of letting your water break at a funeral, of all damn places. Bravo! You've managed to become the talk of the town with your impeccable timing.
I don't think anyone would really do that, though.
Look who's here, playing the victim card and accusing me of being a liar. But guess what? It's not just me who thinks you messed up big time. Even Kevin is here, backing up the same opinion.
He is?
He's saying things like, I really just don't know what to do about that woman. I mean, how could she let her water break like that and cause a big scene at my own father's funeral? He even said I only ever married her in the first place so she could have my kid. Now that's done with, I wish she would just hand him over to me and leave us already. If I recall correctly, those were his exact words.
But he would never say that about me.
Well, guess what? He actually went ahead and did exactly that. So here's a little dose of reality for you. It's about time you stopped living in your pathetic little fantasy world and started facing the real world like a grown-up.
Seriously? I'm not buying your story. Maybe I should just go straight to Kevin and ask him myself if he really actually said those things. How does that sound to you?
Oh, go ahead. Knock yourself out. Why would I give a damn if you asked him to repeat what I've just told you? It's not like it'll make any difference. So by all means, go for it. Waste your time if it makes you feel better.
So, you really have no problems with me asking Kevin if you really did say what you said he did?
Well, obviously. Those were his exact words. No doubt about it. So why don't you go ahead and ask him to repeat it to your face? Experience the pleasure of hearing it straight from the horse's mouth. But hey, once Kevin finds out that you're aware of his true feelings towards you, I highly doubt he'll stick around for much longer, especially once you've popped out his precious little spawn.
But, so, you're telling the truth. Kevin really said everything you said he did.
How many times do I have to spell it out for you, huh? It's truly mind-boggling. And to think, I was the only one with the courtesy to enlighten you about how he truly feels. Anyway, that's precisely why I want you to get the hell away from my precious son. It'd be oh so convenient if you could just vanish into thin air and spare him the misery. Once you've squeezed his little baby out, simply make a swift exit from the hospital. Don't fret. We'll take care of all the messy details from there.
I don't think I can do that.
Look, I couldn't care less. I'm wasting my precious patience trying to get through your thick skull. But it's high time you snapped out of your delusion and faced reality. Here's the bitter truth. Nobody in this family, and I mean not a single soul, gives a damn about you. We're all itching to erase you from our memories as fast as humanly possible. Oh, and that little water-breaking incident at the funeral? Please spare me. You did it just for attention, didn't you? Thinking everyone would come running to pamper you and shower you in help? Oh, the poor pregnant drama queen. Pathetic, really.
What? Are you serious? Of course I didn't do that. I would never even consider doing something so terrible. I mean, how does one even break their own water? It's beyond ridiculous.
Well, guess what? It doesn't even matter anymore. You're supposedly an adult, so you should have had some basic self-control. We're sick and tired of you constantly evading responsibility for your actions. You're nothing but deadweight at this point. Did you know that? Simply stepping into a room is enough to piss people off. And the fact that such a despicable woman is devouring my precious Kevin's time and money. It makes me sick to my stomach. I can't stand it. Not one bit.
Dead weight? I was actually working right up until I got pregnant. And even now, I haven't completely quit my job. I'm just taking a break.
Wow, you have no idea how truly spoiled you sound at the moment, do you? And let's be real here. Even when you were working, your pathetic salary couldn't even come close to matching your husband's. It's mind-boggling that you would even attempt to defend yourself, considering it's my dear son who's busting his ass to put food on the table and keep you dressed and fed. Seriously, do you even bother engaging your brain before sending out these idiotic messages?
What? How could you even say such cruel things about someone? It's awful.
Ugh, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Just the sight of you infuriates me. That sickening sweet smile plastered on your face is nothing but pathetic. But you know what I despise the most about you? You're all about appearances and nothing more. Your entire existence revolves around relying on your looks and desperately trying to please people. It's people like you that I absolutely cannot stomach.
And that's the reason why you hate me so much?
Oh, I sincerely wish you'd wake up to the fact that you're nothing but deadweight, dragging my family down. Do us all a favor and just remove yourself from our lives already.
Trinity, honey, are you okay?
Hi, Kevin. Yes, I'm fine. I think I've settled down a bit and I'm okay now, thank you. I'm just so sorry. I never meant for it to happen at your father's funeral. I swear.
Well, it's not like it was something you could control. It's no one's fault. Your water broke, so there's no need to apologize. Besides, everyone here is so worried about you. Are you feeling okay physically?
I really do think I'm all right now. I guess I was just really caught off guard and freaked out a bit earlier.
I really hope that's all that happens, Trinity. You really weren't looking yourself today, and I was worried. Don't tell me my mom said something to you. What did she say to you?
Well, she said a bunch of different things to me since we saw her this morning. She said things like, I shouldn't have even shown my face at the funeral, that your dad hated me. Just so many awful things.
That woman. Sometimes I just don't know who she thinks she is. She never knows when to keep her words to herself and leave well enough alone. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that, Trinity. I should have been watching more closely over you two to make sure that exact thing didn't happen.
Well, what do you think, Kevin?
What do I think? What do I think about what?
About me? Do you really just think I'm a deadbeat wife?
Wait. Where is all of this coming from all of a sudden?
Well, that's what your mom said you thought. That you only married me so I could have your kid, and that once it was born that you'd kick me to the curb?
She wouldn't. Is that really what my mom told you earlier?
Just tell me, Kevin. I want to know how you really feel about me.
Trinity, I love you with all my heart. I would never even think to associate you with a word like deadbeat. And more than that, I'm really looking forward to raising our child together. I would never, ever even dream of leaving you after you've given birth. That is how I really feel about you, Trinity. Do you believe me?
You're really telling the truth, aren't you?
That is up for you to decide. But I guess I would just really like to know if the version of me that you know would ever say such horrible things as my mom said I did.
No, Kevin. I don't think about you at all. I never thought you really said those things. I guess your mom was just trying to put a bunch of lies into my head after all. I'm sorry for even making you doubt the feelings that I have for you, Kevin.
It's okay, really. I think my mom is just under a lot of mental stress right now. I guess it's only natural. Or maybe she really does think that I hate you.
You think that's really how she thinks about us?
I think it might be. After all, when we talk about you, she only ever asks about the negative things. She's always asking me stuff like, what did Trinity break this time? Or, what was the last thing she did to make you mad? Always that kind of stuff. And whenever I try to change the subject and talk about all of your good points, she just kind of tunes me out.
Wow. I guess she really thinks that you want to leave me, doesn't she? I mean, if all she does is make you complain about me, then it's only natural that she would think that you want a divorce from me.
You're probably right about that. I just can't believe she could be so blind. Well, the funeral is over, so I'm going to head straight over to the hospital. I don't think I can stand to be around my mom anymore right now.
It's okay. I understand. I'll see you soon.
Hey, have you finally managed to pop out my grandchild from your womb yet? It's been forever, and I'm starting to lose patience here. Chop chop. Get on with it already.
Oh, hello, Jocelyn. Good news. I had a smooth delivery, thank goodness. By the way, I wanted to apologize once more for the inconvenience I caused yesterday.
Ugh, here we go with your useless apologies. Pathetic doesn't even begin to describe you. You know that? It'll be such a damn relief when you're no longer a part of this family.
I'm sorry. What do you mean by that?
Oh, look at you, being a complete idiot and letting your water break at my dear husband's funeral. You really think you deserve to be my son's wife? Please. You're not even worth the dirt on my shoe. Just hand over my grandchild and get the hell out of Kevin's life forever. You're nothing but a burden and a stain on our family's name.
Actually, you'll be the one leaving, Mom, not me.
What? Who is that? Is that Kevin?
Yeah, it's me, Kevin. And like I already said, Mom, you really need to leave. If you're not considering Trinity as part of our family anymore, then I can't see myself being part of your family either. It's time to go our separate ways.
What on earth are you saying, sweetie? How could you utter such hurtful things to your own mother? I raised you with love and care, and this is how you repay me? It's truly disappointing and deeply hurtful.
I've already said it, and I'll say it again. You're not my mom anymore. I don't want anything to do with you, ever. It may sound harsh, but you need to pack your bags and leave my house, Mom. Dad left the house to me in his will, and I'm telling you right now to get out.
Oh, come on, Kevin, seriously? Can't you see how you're overreacting right now? She's manipulating you, honey. She's playing tricks on your mind, can't you see? That woman is nothing but pure evil and has no heart.
No, Mom, the only one who has been playing tricks on me all this time is you. I've always let you get away with so much just because you're my mom, but all it has done is bring trouble to Trinity. I've really thought about it and reflected on my actions. From now on, I won't allow you to hurt her anymore.
Please, you can't do this to me. I'm your mother, for crying out loud. Have some compassion. What will people think if they found out? Please reconsider and think about the consequences of your actions. Our relationship, our family, everything is at stake here. I'm begging you to think this through.
Have you even considered what people will think of you, Mom? Lecturing someone for having their water break during a funeral is just absurd. And let me tell you, it's already the talk of the whole family.
What? Why would they know what I said to her? That's totally insane.
After the funeral, everyone rushed to the hospital to check up on Trinity. When her water broke at the funeral, she was terrified, and everyone was genuinely concerned for her well-being.
So then, you're telling me that everyone's at the hospital right now?
Exactly, Mom. It's quite a coincidence that my wife happened to give birth to our child the day after my father's funeral. It's a bit ironic, but thanks to the funeral, the whole family was already in town, which meant everyone could come to the hospital to congratulate Trinity. And that's why everyone who is here now knows all about the disturbing messages you've been sending to my wife.
No, you're lying. They can't all know.
And now you're upset that people know. Seriously. Mom, what you were saying to her was completely wrong. You were constantly trying to paint a negative picture of Trinity. And let's not forget, you were planning to get rid of her after she gave birth to our child, right? I've already heard from other relatives that all you did was badmouth Trinity whenever her name came up. Your true colors are showing, Mom.
No, Kevin. I promise that's not what I was trying to do.
And to top it all off, you went as far as spreading serial lies about things I supposedly said about her? That she was a deadbeat wife, or that I would kick her out of the house once she had our kid? It was all complete fabrication, and you knew it. Mom, it's absolutely unforgivable. You crossed a line that should never have been crossed.
No. Please, try to understand. I promise, with all sincerity, that I'm telling you the truth right now. Can't you see that you're being manipulated by this wicked woman? Can't you comprehend that, Kevin? Open your eyes and see the reality of the situation.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. How could I ever trust you again after seeing how much you've lied? Your actions have shown me the kind of person you truly are, and it's hard to overlook that.
Kevin, how dare you say something like that to your own mother? Have you no respect?
I've already made it clear. We're not family anymore. Are you currently at home? Well, pack your things right now, leave, and never come back. Do you understand me? It's time to cut ties for good.
Even if I did all those things, I'm still your mother, right? I've raised you and taken care of you all this time, haven't I? Don't you feel any shame as a son, cutting ties with your own mother? Please, Reconsider and think about the bond we once had.
No, I guess I don't. Too bad for you.
How can you simply discard your own mother so effortlessly like that? Please, think about all the love, sacrifices, and support I have given you throughout your life. Is it really so easy for you to just throw all of that away?
This is not an easy decision for me, but I truly love Trinity with all my heart. If all you're going to do is insult and disrespect her, then I don't think I want you in my life anymore. I'm not making a hasty choice. I've carefully considered my actions. What I need you to understand is that while I haven't forgotten all you've done for me, what you've done to Trinity weighs heavily on my mind.
No, Kevin, please listen. Can't you see that you're being deceived? There's nothing worth loving about that girl. She's just an evil woman who you should only use to have a child and then abandon. I beg you to reconsider, to see the truth behind her manipulations.
Wow. You seem to know so much about my wife that I don't. Why don't you enlighten me with your wisdom? What exactly makes Trinity an evil woman in your eyes? I'm curious to hear your perspective.
Wait, well, because of all the things you've told me about her.
You do realize that I only shared those things because those were the only topics you ever asked about, right? I just mentioned a few small details off the top of my head. Oh, wait, I just remembered one negative trait. Recently, at a mall, she found a dollar bill on the floor and turned it in to security in case someone had lost it. I guess that makes her a terrible person for causing extra work over a dollar bill. Otherwise, yeah, she's always smiling and tackles any challenges that come her way. You're right about one thing, she's always smiling. So maybe that means she's one of the most evil women alive.
That's right. So why don't you leave her? Take your child and come live with me. It's time to make a clean break and start fresh, away from that woman.
You're right. Trinity really is the worst. You were right this whole time, but I love that evil woman. Despite everything, we're going to continue living together, and you'll never see the two of us again.
But you can't do that.
By the way, you're also never going to meet your grandson either. Even better, everyone at the hospital right now says they never want to see you again either.
You're lying. I can't believe that witch has manipulated everyone to be on her side. Sooner or later, everyone will see through Trinity's deceptive facade. Mark my words, her true colors will be revealed.
And I know how badly you wanted grandchildren. The reason you're okay with her and I getting married was because you thought it was the fastest way to get one, right? Well, that's too bad for you. Now you'll never get to meet your grandchild.
Please, Kevin, you can't just abandon me like this. I've lost my home, my family. I'm not sure how I'll be able to go on. At least let me see my grandchild. Even once will do.
Isn't this about the time that you should be begging for a chance to apologize and make amends with Trinity? That just goes to show you really don't think about anyone but yourself. You were never good at raising kids anyway. Just do us a favor and leave us alone.
Of course I want to apologize. I'll go straight to the hospital and get on my hands and knees. Please, at least let me keep living in the house.
You really don't get it. Our decision is final. You will never see your grandchild or us again. All you want is to steal my time and money. It makes me sick.
After that incident, Jocelyn was expelled from her home, and all her relatives severed ties with her. Kevin, concerned about his mother's potential actions since she knew their address, promptly sold the house. We have now moved to a new city where we are living happily. Jocelyn attempted to reach out to her relatives for help, but no one extended a helping hand, considering everything she had done. Eventually, she must have realized that the entire town wanted nothing to do with her anymore, and I assume she packed her belongings and relocated. Although I can't fathom how difficult it must have been for her to lose her husband, son, and grandchild all at once, there are moments when I do feel a twinge of sympathy for her. However, with my newborn daughter, I must focus on the present and prioritize her well-being.